Hey, Abby. Can you read this book for me? This is called Taking Care of Dogs. Do you have a dog?
No, I only have a dog at my dad's, but I don't have it at my mom's.
But you do have one at your dad's?
Yeah.
What kind is it? Do you know?
No, not really, but there's not like a dog, but there's cats and stuff.
Oh, so you have cats?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know anything about taking care of dogs?
Like you give them dog food during the days.
To feed them.
And you have to give them water whenever they're like really hot in the car or something if you take them somewhere. And you have to give them a bath.
Yeah, you have to keep them clean, don't you?
So fleas don't get them in them and stuff.
I know. I don't like it when they get fleas. They can get in your house. It's yucky.
And supposed to brush them every day.
Yeah, you are supposed to brush them, keep them clean. Some people don't do all those things,
And
but it's good if you do.
If it's windy, you put something on them so they won't get sick or nothing.
Oh. All right, well, can you read this book for me?
I got give food to my dog. That's my
You sounded it out correctly, so put it all together.
job.
Yes, job. Good. You said it over here.
I have.
Now, can it be half?
Got.
Maybe read.
Give.
Yes, I was going to say maybe read the rest of the sentence, and then sometimes you can figure a word out like that.
Give water to my dog. That's my job. Pet my dog. That's my job. I brush my dog. That's my job.
I love how you're using those picture clues like we talked about at your last conference. Well, write that down.
I pet
What'd you say?
I said heel.
Not heel.
But
Finish the rest of the sentence and see if you can figure out what it says.
My dog, that's my job. Hop.
Uh-huh. What's she doing in the picture?
She's petting.
And who's got the
Rubbing.
leash?
The dad.
So what were they talking about doing? Because you read the rest of it.
They
What was that word?
walk.
Uh-huh. So they're what?
They're walking.
That's the one she had for me today.
Okay. Okay. And so that word, she's doing what? If he's holding the leash, what could she be doing?
Petting.
I blank walk my dog. You're doing a good job working on figuring it out.
Here,
You've almost got it. Not hip, but you got to put that word in there. And you got to make the S sound. And I'm gonna tell you another secret.
heel, help.
There you go. I love how you did that. But let me tell you something. Sometimes when readers get stuck on a word, then they might forget what they're reading about. And sometimes, even if you had just skipped that word, I walk my dog. That's my job. You might not have even needed that word. Because remember that day you took that test and you said you didn't know some of the words and you thought you weren't a good reader on that book and you made 100 on the test? You can still get the meaning sometimes, even if you have to skip a word.
That's why my grandma bought me these new clothes.
Because you've been doing so well.
On that test. I help walk my dog. That's my job.
And I like the way you went back and read it again, just so you would remember what it said. Let's talk right here. I want to talk about what's been going on in the book. What is this book mostly about?
It's mostly about dogs, and it's taking them for a walk and petting them and stuff like that.
So is it, what could you say? What's the big idea?
They're helping them.
Helping them what?
Helping them.
We'll look back on the pages. On that page, what they do?
Help them eat.
Help them feed it. And then on that page, they were loving it. And on that page,
they were brushing
it. And then on this page,
they're walking it.
So it's what? It's
walking it.
Well, walking was one thing, but there were a lot of things they were doing.
They were petting them.
Let's look back at the title of the book. What does the title of the book say? Remember what I told you?
Taking care of dogs.
So what is the book mostly about?
Taking care of dogs.
Yeah, it's about things they're doing with their dogs. Taking care of dogs. Yes, good job.
And I didn't know that word because I left that word out. So I didn't know what that word was, but I did. And then I put it together and then I said help.
But you know what I love about you is that you don't give up. That is such a good reading strategy, not giving up. But sometimes, like I said, you can be reading by yourself and you might get stuck on a word like that. You can just try skipping over it. Because sometimes it's hard to figure out a word when you're by yourself, isn't it? All right, let's keep reading, okay?
I